so long. Oh, how you doing that, class? Down and welcome to the It Chapter 2 review. This may be not a sort, but keep looking at my... Every time I'm doing something, my mail comes to me. I mean, come on, mail, what you doing? Eh? Right, anyway, I'm about to say before the mail keeps coming up, this might not be a long review or long-ish review because it's basically a follow to a sequel, which is from a book. So basically, it's the other half of the book. So it won't be a long one, and my thoughts on it are varied to a certain degree and stuff like that. We'll get to that towards the end, but you know, it's very... Well, I have to get to towards what we're talking about actually, because it's very varied on the belief of what we're talking about here, because you know, I still think it's the same as the other movie really from a couple of years ago, because it still feels like a dark comedy to a certain degree. Very degree, to be honest. There's a certain bit at the beginning which apparently pissed a lot off people, but we'll get to that too. So let's get into the story. So the story then, it's basically the other half of the book where they all come back to town as grown-ups to defeat Pennywise. Yep.
Excellent.
No, we're not ending it there, but yeah, the story is basically them going back to defeat Pennywise while he's doing spooky shit with them again and killing all the children around Derry. There's two ones we don't actually care about really. You know, one's known, the other one's got the birthmark on her face. I mean, not really cared about it. You see it in the beginning, really, and you see it later on, then she just gets killed. Definitely got a bite. Definitely got a what do you call it, birthmark off her face. That's a little bit tooth marks and stuff like there as well, and a lot of dead. Basically don't care about her anyway. You don't even know her name as well. We just know his birthmark girl. And the other boy, Dean, don't care about him either. Yeah, so you basically don't care about the kids he kills in this because the two, for that matter. Well, there's one gay guy at the beginning, but he was a grown-up, so that makes no sense, but yeah. The basic story is then they go back to Derry to kill Pennywise once and for all, and we talk about the ending of this and later at the end, so it's really, 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 really fucking silly, like, so silly that I'm surprised they didn't do it in the first movie, to be honest, because they kind of did, but didn't. But we'll get to that, so the story is basically just telling another part of the book. Story's done, voila. So let's get into the characters and the more updates and anything. So let's start with the loser gang. Bill Denver, not Bill Hader, Bill Denver was James McAvoy and Jessica Chastain. So Bill's now an author who basically is mimicking Stephen King. Yep, he's mimicking Stephen King, alright. I mean, even appears in this movie as a 50-year-old porn guy. I'm 50 here, but I'm Stephen King, so I'm dignified. Do you see my tweets on Twitter? I hate Donald Trump with a passion. I mean, I do, but it gets a bit out of hand, you know. Anyway, back to review. Yeah, he's now a reviewer. He's trying to do movies, basically. Also, when he's trying to do movies, when he's going to the studio, he saw Warner Bros. Up there, so he's basically like he's filming his own It Chapter 1 there, which is hilarious. But, you know, yeah, apparently there's a running gag in this thing with Bill. Also, we get loose back to Stephen King as he's ending suck. Yeah, he's ended basically stuck actually, so yeah. And I'll do this review. Well, I haven't done these in a while, so yeah. Yeah, he's ending suck, and that's it basically. He's an author, but he gets called back to Derry to defeat Pennywise. Also, he still hasn't gone over Georgie either, which makes no sense. He got over Georgie in the last movie. Why is he still hanging back Georgie for? Yeah, I know we lost him, and that's why he's into mystery type, novel type stuff, but got over him, didn't he? Or at least not over him. He's saying, I love Georgie, and Georgie loves you, it's Georgie and Bill so. Yes, I don't know why he's over him, but he gets over it near the end where he defeats Pennywise. I mean, his arc is basically that it, actually. I mean, this just kissed Beverly in this, but he's already married in this, and that basically makes him a cheater. Unless you start harm and it's okay, but you just want one girl wife and it's not okay. That makes no sense. It gets a bend, so yeah, some of his stuff makes no sense of him, but he gets over George and he goes back to writing novels of good endings, and I presume. So moving on. Oh, Beverly Lynn. Beverly's obviously grown up and having an abusive husband, as he's abused when she was younger. And sees the trope of the Stephen King trope of unexplained psychic visions. Yep, that's what he's about. And so, oh yes, then it gets a bend, and towards the end, I mean, basically, over her. So they don't really have much. Some ones don't have much character development because they already have some there, as opposed to the other ones do. So yes, he gets a bend towards the end. Her psychic visions, that's the has visions of them all dying at some point. Instead of defeat Pennywise, and that's it basically. Oh, when her father's died, but I don't think you can give her. Basically, you feel whether the father allowed him, it was some Outlast, like a nice backstory, as they did in this, to make him look good. I mean, how are you supposed to make Father allowed him look good? I mean, he raised people, and so does probably Beverly's father, so how are you supposed to do that? Yes, on to Ben and what's his name? Ritz. What's his name? Black guy's name. Oh, forgot it. Alright, whatever. On to Henry and him. So yeah, Henry's looking like Hans, looking like Swallow now. Yeah, basically he loses fat and he becomes a real estate person. Basically loses fat and that's it. Not much character development in him, apart from he's still offended by fat jokes and he loves Beverly. Yeah, they get together at the end and they go sailing on a ship while our abusive husband's probably looking for her still. He probably is, and he don't know why he left, but no, just saying. A little bit of whoopsie! And on to the black guy. I forgot his name, but I'll try to remember it. Yeah, basically he doesn't do much apart from doing them all back. Well, he does do a lot. He lures him back to tells him to come back to Derry, and that's it. He was about to die in this, but people save him, so you can't see Pennywise being offended about that now, can you? Yeah, basically he's got a bit crazy as well, and he's got in touch with the Native Americans, not Indians, the Native Americans. There's some offensive stuff and some is, some not, some is, some not. Piano. So yeah, he basically gets them all back to know how to defeat Pennywise, and that's mainly his motivation. Yeah. Basically, they don't have much motivation in this, do they? The grown-up characters of them. All they do seem to have to do is fucked up lives and mental health problems. That's what they mainly have in this. Mainly have. Just Eddie. Stanley pushes out the last minute and kills himself. That grabs the book anyway, and something towards it later that makes him even more of a coward, and it gives a bad message about the movie. But you know, moving on to Eddie. So Eddie is probably the most important one in this. So yeah. He's a male comedian played by Bill Hader, which is it was Seth Green in this role, but apparently good old Richie Towser wanted Bill Hader for some reason, not Seth Green. Bad choice there, but Bill Hader did it well. He still tells fuck your mum jokes and that because he's a comedian. Apparently fuck your mum jokes makes you a good comedian, eh? Used to be a YouTuber. What? Yeah, so also it's heavily implied in this that he's gay, like towards the end he's crossing out him and Eddie's name. If that's the case, it wouldn't be fuck your mum, it'd be fuck your dad. So yeah, so it's heavily implied that he's gay, because it's alluded to the fact that I don't know why, then I guess came out of nowhere, but yeah, he's gay, I guess. They never showed that in the original movie, but it showed a little bit here, like you really like Stanley. Eddie, not Stanley. Stanley's the pussy, Eddie's the other pussy. Well, they're both pussies, but you know, Eddie's the pussy. Eddie. So, okay, yeah, he has a crush on Eddie, but when he dies, he gets really distraught over it and he has to take it back. But with Eddie, he obviously marries his mother. Get that, but yeah. Obviously marries his mother because it's Lars and stuff. But he dies, but they never go back to explain to his wife how he died. So there's a plot hole right there. Oh look, Eddie's gone missing. Where'd he go? Where'd he go? I have nowhere to go. Where he is? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Where'd he go? Also, that basically explains the loser game, really. They're all like grown up, have major character development already, apart from some they get towards the end, and that's it, really. I will go on to Pennywise, but Pennywise is the same, basically serial killer. Well, serial killer is a clown alien murder thing, which you find out this, he was already an alien anyway, but we'll talk about that a little bit about him in the ending, but now we get on to Henry Bowers. So Henry Bowers in this movie, yes, he's in this movie and he manages to survive this. What is he made out of? Nokia phones? Henry Nokia Bowers coming to the ring! He's hard to defeat, folks. He manages to fall down a well, hitting his head multiple times on the well wall, and he survives. I don't know how, but he's coming down on the ring to face the well again, round 2, ding ding. Also, he's a bit nutty in this as well, like, obviously Pennywise got to him and after he killed his father. You'll see a backstory how he managed to survive, though. He swims out all the other dead bodies and he goes back to his father's house where he's arrested. He even gets slapped down by the cops too, a slapped up down city, oh, yeah. And also, I guess incarcerated for 27 years, or more than that, I don't know, but he's incarcerated for a long, long time, just saying. But this basically sums up his performance. Yep, that's basically him. He laughs a lot, gets away a lot, and most of his scenes are very cartoonish with like one of his dead friends, zombie skeleton, riding in his car with me. Yeah, like, riding this boy? You like this boy? Oh, brains. Yeah, brains, boy. You like those brains? Oh yeah, we're gonna go to Dare and Kill the Loser game. Yeah, basically that's it really. After explaining about him that he's just more of a troll than anything, he doesn't really do anything. He stabs Eddie for the cheek bit there, but he doesn't do anything, he just gets stabbed back. And somehow escapes and he gets killed later in the library with an axe to his head. I mean, I feel like he's a bit of a waste really, because he should have done more, but that's that really. Moving on then to jump scares. So the jump scares in this movie are really cartoonish. All the monsters are kind of hilarious, but really cartoonish at the same time. We've got the grandmother who just comes charging out like a CGI monster, like with big floating titties like this. I don't have to be scared. And you've got the Paul Bunyan who comes alive. I mean, what is this? Simpsons again? Yep, the Simpsons did it. They did it with a different character, obviously, but it was Kelly Paul Bunyan back in the day. And other stuff like Hands and the fortune cookies, which are kind of hilarious. There's like babies screaming, fortune cookies, and coming alive with heads thrown in the tank with Chinese music on the background. I don't know how this book's scary back in the day. This all happened. How did it? Okay. Yeah. Anyway. If I other jump scares, the hand one in the drain was probably the only serious one. Is basically that's it. And a good homage to The Thing too, where Stanley's head comes off his body and turns into a head. And even Bill Huddy says, "You gotta be fucking kidding me." And it's The Thing. That's shown here somewhere. I don't know where. Somewhere on the video, but yeah. It's a good homage to The Thing where the head comes alive. Also, Pennywise does become a spider in this again. Somewhat. With Pennywise body still, but we all know he's just an alien form, and his real form's these 3 lights things. I mean, yeah. Also, there's more homage to Stephen King in this as well. When in this mine prison that Beverly's in, when he's trying to get out the door with blood flowing in, but someone presses in like a Zoom mind. Henry says, "Here's Johnny." I'm with Stephen King. Also, Stephen King was in this movie, as I think already mentioned, as well as like a guy selling the bike. But you know, yeah. Again, the jump scares in this are just very cartoony and not scary at all. I mean, the dog one was funny as well. Like there's the little puppy and it's just well. So for a horror movie or dark comedy movie, basically this book's a whole dark comedy. I don't know. Remember, Stephen King was high on coke when writing this, so Could be dark comedy or could be horror, but anything really. You know, I did have a headache at the time, but I was paying attention really, but you know. They're quite creative and funny though in a way, like Paul Bunyan, evil grandmas, evil dogs and stuff like that, but they're quite good and I like the homies to the thing too. Very tasty homies. So let's talk about the ending here, which is probably why the running gag of the movie is saying the ending sucks, because the ending does suck in this. Pennywise gets beaten by insults. So don't let him become a Yujo. He literally just gets beaten by insults and dies, so that sucks really. And the thing with Stanley towards the end, it makes sense. They're giving a bad message that suicide is the only way out. What the hell tells you that? Well, also the thing with Pennywise is bullying and pushing out are the best things, are the things you should do most. That's a terrible message. Just saying, that's a real terrible message. Bad message as hell. I mean, Jesus, oh Weezus, but Beezus. But yeah, anyway, yeah, gets beaten by insults and Stanley pushes out but writes a note saying, "You didn't meet me there. I was alright here before you called me back. I was alright here. No, leave me alone. Leave me alone." So yeah, that's real bad that anyway. So that's the ending for you. Sucks, as does the running gag with this movie that the end that Stephen King's books suck. And Bill Denbar's. They all suck. Suck it! So before I end the review here, because it's a short review anyway, because it's basically a sequel to a book. And there's not much to explain apart from some stuff. Apparently people are finding this movie offensive. And I get the thing with the game with the gays and stuff like that being up terribly, even though it's a horror movie. A horror movie's got a horror and there's a lot of violence in horror movies. Yeah, I do get the gay thing, gay homophobic thing there, but it's a horror movie. Can you all shut that down? I saw tweets online, I'll show them here if I can find them, that there was other people that were offended by all the jump scares and gore and stuff like that. Yeah, with babies, I mean, shut the hell up. Come on. It's a horror movie. Stop being SAWs and looking for right special treatment and enjoy the movie. If you don't like movies like this, then just stay indoors where you can whine all day and people won't listen to you. Got it? Stop using virtue signaling and other crap like that and enjoy the movie. It's a horror movie. You're supposed to feel bad about it. You're supposed to feel sickened by it. Imagine if you saw a sliver or saw or something. Jesus Christ, you big ass PC babies. So my rating for this movie is 7 out of 10. Basically like the last one. Basically it feels the same as the last. It is a bit misplaced again as well as the dark comedy and stuff like that. There's loads of... This felt really funny more than anything as well. Especially from Bill Hader, it was like that. So Pennywise is the same. Not much of the adults get character development and jump scares are very cartoony. Very, very cartoony. And some things that have been explored more with Henry and stuff like that really. So yeah. That was the movie of it chapter review, and that was very annoying. Not very annoying, it was a bit... It's still a good movie, but it was still just like the last one. Well, this one's not making much money as the last one, so... A bit odd there, maybe people obviously didn't enjoy it, I don't know. Yeah, the people feel offensive about this, it's a horror movie, come on. Yeah, so, yeah. That's it really, so... If you enjoyed this and want more, don't forget to go on to come on the darn this and smash the like button, boys. Still stay spooky. Toodles!